same as when you are connected from this list. You need to select. Social network. So, for example, let me select LinkedIn. You need to authorize. So you need to have account in this social network. So I was authorized via my Twitter account, and here you get some predefined options. So, for example, I will select option trends and interest and select a keyword. For example, I will put the word Beladati. And here you can define the date interval which will be used for this import. For example, we will define the data from 2015 to 2016, and then we can just hit continue, and the process is the same as previous one. As for connection to the database, here we've got the list of columns which are available. Now you can also change this, and now we can just hit continue, and load the data. For this hashtag, there are no mentions, so this preview is empty, but otherwise there will be also displayed the data. So is this clear for you? How to do this? How to connect to Twitter? In the same way, you can also connect to LinkedIn. And in regards of the Facebook, they recently changed their API, so we need to update our connector. But it will be available soon. So is this the description clear? How to connect to media sites, or do you, for example, want to see how to connect to I don't know, Google Analytics? Can you hear me? Or
yes, we can hear you, Radek.
Okay, so this is clear, right?
Yes.
Okay, and any other questions? Yeah, its connection to the MySQL database is the same as I've shown you earlier today. So you need to just select the SQL database as data source. So you need to again go to the data sources, select SQL database here, this option, and now you need to define this connection. So you will need to select option create new connection, select correct database type, which in this case is MySQL. You need to give a name to this connection, and define here the connection string, meaning you need to define host, database, user, and password. It should be the user who has access.
Okay.
Sorry?
Before I will cancel previous connections, right? That connections will be deactivated. How will deactivate it? How will remove the connection? Yes.
How to remove the connection? Yeah. Here is when you go to the data set, here's option database connections library. And in this library, there you've got the list of all available connections. And what you can do with them, you can edit them, or you can even delete them. Okay, you're welcome. Any other questions?
No. Hello.
Okay, yes, another question.
How to filter in into the dashboard?
Yeah, when you get to the dashboard, basically it aggregates views from different reports in one dashboard. So if you would like to create a new dashboard, you can select option new dashboard here. You can give it a name, for example, like this one, new dash. And the dashboard is built with the dashlets. And these dashlets, they are used to display the view from one report. So you can hit a click on the dashlet, select the report, for example, this report, and here you can just select which view should be added. So I can hit the click on add, and this view will be now added into this dashboard. If you would like to use the filters, then in this case you need to have defined the filter inside the view. So this one doesn't have any filters, but if you go to the report and add a filter to this view, then you will be able to use the filters here as well. So for example, this is channel segmentation. So I will just put here another filter, for example, for city. Define the settings. And if I refresh the dashboard, this dashlight will be, or this view will be added also with the filter, like this. And for example, if I'm editing this dashboard, I can add below another dashlight, and in this dashlight there will be displayed a view from totally different report. So for example, I will select this report and select different view, different visualization. What is also important, and I forgot to mention it previously, you can very easily change the layout, and you can change it in the same way in the reports and in the dashboards. So you can split the views or dashlight vertically or horizontally by using these buttons. If you want to add a new dashlight or a new view, you should use this button. If you want to remove it, use this cross, remove. And if you want to enlarge the view or a dashlight, you can use this button. And in case you would like to change the position of the view or a dashlight, you can use just drag and drop to move the position. And in case you would like to change the size, you can just drag the border and change the size, just like this. Yeah, and in regards of your question about installation key, we can now you are using our trial, and our trial is in Validity Cloud. So what we can do is that we can extend the validity, and what I would suggest as a better option, we will provide you the installation files of Validity, so you can install it directly on your laptop. And for this laptop, we will provide you the license key, and you will be able to create your reports on your own. Okay.
Okay, fine. Oh yeah, okay, fine. Yeah.
Hi, Radha. Hello. Finally,
Yeah.
How to dump file save? How to save the dump file?
And what is dump file?
Import and export. Dump.
And what do you mean by
Backup.
dump file? Yeah, this backup, it can be done when you have got your server installation, or you've got installation on your hard drive. It's described in our documentation.
Okay.
I will send you the link. But when you are connecting to Validity Cloud, you cannot do the dump because you are not the administrator. But if you got your own installation, you can of course do it. I can just guide you through the documentation here. It's backup here, so you can find it very easily. We've got section backup and restore, also with a video. And here you've got all the steps which should be done. Okay, I will send it to you later, also with another links to the documentation.